Hey everybody, welcome back to my kitchen. Today we're going to do another simple recipe, and I'm going to make some oven baked or cooked barbecue chicken. So I'm going to season this chicken just like I would, what am I looking for? Butter. I'm going to season this chicken just like I would if I was going to fry it. And ordinarily I would use chicken with the skin on. Now these are chicken thighs, and there's a little bit of skin that's on here, so I wasn't going to go buy any more chicken, so we're going to cook this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some butter on it because the skin that's on it, we're cooking it in the oven. We're going to start it on a very high temperature, and I want that skin to kind of crisp up, okay? So you can use vegetable oil, olive oil, whatever you want to put on your chicken, but I'm going to use butter. And then I'm going to season it with some, that's my oven preheating. We're going to start it on a very high temperature. So I'm going to start it on like 450 degrees. So it has reached that temperature. I'm going to season it with some seasoning salt, some onion powder and garlic powder. These are the dynamic duo, you guys. I'm going to use some Montreal chicken seasoning. And I'm going to use some smoked paprika. And I'm also going to use some liquid smokes. I want it to kind of have that smoky, grilly taste. And then we're going to use some Sweet Baby Ray's honey barbecue sauce. But we're not going to put that on in the beginning. We're going to let it cook some. And then once it cooks some, you'll see all the juices that come out. We're going to drain that juice off. And then we're going to add the barbecue sauce and cook it some more. Okay? So we're going to start by getting this chicken seasoned up so we can get it in the oven. I have, of course, already thoroughly washed my hands. Don't be in the kitchen with nasty hands, y'all. Y'all know this is nasty. And I've also thoroughly washed my chicken and I've patted it dry. So now we're just going to get all these seasonings on here. We're going to start with the butter. And I'm going to open everything up because, of course, I don't want to touch it once I get this butter mixed around on here. Okay, so I'm just going to start with this one hand and just get this butter mixed. Let me grab my, I think I want to add some crushed pepper too. Crushed black pepper. Okay, and I'm still going to have to wash my hands if I add that, once I add that pepper. Okay, this is the onion powder. And I'm adding garlic powder. We're going to add our seasoning salt. Yep, I just threw some seasoning salt on my oven. The Montreal chicken seasoning. The paprika. Now that's just going to give it a little color. And let's see, liquid smoke. Get that smoky flavor. And let me wash my hands so I can do this cracked black pepper. All this seasoning salt I threw on my oven. Y'all, I hate to be cooking and my stovetop and stuff just is messy. I can't cook like that. I got to wipe it down and clean it. Is anybody else like that when you cook? You have to kind of clean up your stuff as you go. Okay, this is the crushed black pepper or the cracked black pepper. Okay, we're just going to get this all mixed up. And you'll notice that I took my thumb rings off too, because I knew I was going to be mixing up this meat like this. Okay, and what little bit of skin I do have on here, I'm going to make sure it's turned skin side up. Okay, I'll wash my hands again and then we'll get this in the oven. Okay, I sprinkled a little bit more paprika on the top, and now we're just gonna put it in the oven. And we're gonna set the timer for about 35-40 minutes. And you see how it's starting to brown and looking awfully good. So now I'm getting ready to drain all of this juice off of here. And now I'm getting ready to be really generous with my barbecue sauce. And so I won't forget, we're going to turn our temperature down to 350. And we're going to put it back in the oven. We're going to put it back in the oven for about 30 more minutes. Ooh-wee, that's some pretty chicken. Pretty chicken, pretty chicken. Okay. Back in the oven we go. Oh, wait a minute. I want to cover that up. I do. I almost forgot. Let me cover this up. Because I don't want it to brown too much more. Going to put just a little couple of holes in it just so some of that steam can escape. Okay, now we're ready to go back in the oven. Back in the oven. Then I'm going to set my timer for about 25 minutes, that way I can check it right before we get to 30 minutes. Chicken is done and coming out of the oven. Ooh, y'all, look at that. Oh, that looks so good. So delicious. So we're not going to dig into it right now. I'm gonna wait. Dude number one is still at work. So when he comes home and we get this plated up, then we'll dig in. Y'all, he home. He done fixed his plate.
Hey guys, look what I got.
Oh, where you get a roll from?
And it was
Oh, y'all, this chicken is wonderful.
wonderful. So I grabbed. It's boneless.
Yes.
Okay, so I grabbed one and just ate one. I'm sorry, people. Listen, I'm trying to be. Listen, you can tell I'm not messing around. Do you see my plate? It's the plastic plates. I didn't get a pretty plate for you guys. That is not plastic.
That is styrofoam.
Styrofoam, then. I didn't get a pretty plate for you guys to try to look all fancy, because what I'm about to do is going to be some serious damage to this. So I don't need no fancy plate, because when I finish, I'm going to just throw it away and go to sleep. Yes. So I got a problem here, people. I got a bunch of food and it's just me got to eat it.
We know we're going to be taking it to work. He'll be sharing it with his co-workers if he doesn't eat it all. And in the interim, this is the same day that his cake is getting ready to come out of the oven, so
guys, I've just been having a good old time with me.
Look, that bed, look at that bed. that Pillsbury dough belly. Okay, you guys, well, as always, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, push the nosy, shake something, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, all of that. Thank you guys so much for watching. We already look forward to you joining us again next time.
It does, and you should see. Look how I see it. That's just the chicken. I just went with the fork and it just broke open. Like, you know what? It's just like, don't touch.
Bye.
Let's go. Really, no, for real.
Bye.